What's going on, guys? It's Bobby here, back with another video. Now, if you see a previous video which I uploaded not that long ago, you'll see that there was kind of a little bit of a weird sort of thing going on. It's still happening now, still trying to get to the bottom of it. I've contacted someone who deals with that type of stuff, just waiting on a verdict really as to what it could be. I mean, it could be some light that I'm not even aware of, or something or another which I didn't know was there. But anyway, back to the actual video I was going to film today. Of course, I had to halt recording because I didn't know what this was. So back to the actual video, and I just wanted to talk about last weekend. So I went down to Winchelsea Sands Holiday Park with family, and had a wonderful time. We was in a wonderful, spacious lodge. And it was just lovely. Like, the minute I walked in, I was like, wow, like, them lodges are actually so big. Some people actually have resided in lodges before. You know, they've like had their sort of like mail redirected and stuff, and I can kind of see why, because, well, I'm assuming you cut down on bills, and also they're that big, you're not really going to think, I'm looking at the same four walls, because they're that big. Like, I kind of feel like you wouldn't go crazy in one. I mean, me personally, after a little while, I probably would. But if you're the type of person that would happily live in something like that, I mean, whatever your circumstances may be, then, you know, I wouldn't honestly blame you. You know, as long as you've got loads of amenities around you, like shops and, you know, the odd takeaway, then you will be fine. But no, I was just so thinking about how big they were. Like, when I stepped in, I was like, oh my God, I don't know where to look. Like, you've got like the kitchen, the living room, table, all in sort of like one. Got some pictures coming up there, as you can probably see, you know, and the view was stunning. Like, when I went out onto that balcony, I was just taken aback. Like, the view of the valley that we had was just incredible. Like, couldn't have been in a better spot really, you know. And they've got so many facilities built in. Like, you have like a shower, you have kind of like a bath type thing, and like you have en suites, and you have like really comfortable beds actually. So yeah, that was all really good. And also, like, it's been a nice trip in general really, you know. Back to sort of like the whole Rye area, which I did spend quite a lot of time in my childhood there, so that was nice to obviously once again go back there, because I do go there quite a bit. And had some lovely dinners while I was down there, you know, like pub lunches. It's quite thingy for pubs out there. Pretty much, you don't get a bad pub really, in my opinion. Some you do, but the majority of the pubs out there are really nice. Went to places like the Three Oaks and the Pilot Inn at Dungeness, and Los Gringos, the Mexican in Rye Village, and, you know, like, some lovely restaurants and dinners, as you can see there. And it was just an all-round good trip really. Yeah, I ain't got much to complain about really. It was a nice little break, you know, from like work and stuff. Yeah, it was, I think it was like much needed, you know. Like, I didn't really want to leave in the end, but of course come back. Of course, like I said, the weather down there was quite lucky really. Like, it didn't necessarily rain all that much. Like, I think it was quite lucky. A couple of times it did say it was going to, but it didn't. So we had all like the lovely views and sun down on us, and it was quite nice, you know. It was a good atmosphere in there, you know, like typical caravan type breakfast, sausage, egg and that, which was lovely. And yeah, like the walks down there, like you can walk for miles, you know. Sometimes you won't even see anyone where you go. And yeah, it's just yeah, it's just so lovely down there really. And it was a nice trip in general, you know. Like I said, lodges absolutely massive. I can sort of see why people reside in them long term. Like I said, I probably wouldn't do it myself, but if I had to, then I would. It was a really good trip, which I just wanted to share with you all.